Breaking news: Osinbajo high prospect for APC 2023. As a matter of fact, APC has so failed Nigerians that Nigerians do not want to have anything to do with APC. But the only ray of hope they may possibly have, that APC may possibly have as we speak, is if, for instance, the person called Yemi Osinbajo happens to be their presidential candidate. A lot of persons have been clamoring and asking that Yemi Osinbajo represent APC, including Northern elders, leaders, politicians, and a lot more. You see, because he kind of fit the profile of what they could possibly be wanting, since Buhari is a northern Muslim, Christian is his vice president, so they are looking for the prospect of a southern Christian and a northern vice president for him. These are all propositions. Nobody has exactly made a decisive position saying this is the candidate. Please note that. All we are saying right now, people are having what we call alliances. People are having meetings from, coming together, looking at possible prospect of what may possibly happen. I guess from 2022, it will all become very clear. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if this is your first time. God bless you. Osinbajo high prospect for APC 2023. As President Muhammadu Buhari nears the end of his second tenure as president and commander-in-chief of Nigerian Armed Forces, it is usual for party leaders to begin a search for suitable person to take over the mantle of leadership and possibly win the presidency for the party. APC, being the ruling party at the national level, must now begin the soul searching and quest to find the most suitable, the most sellable, and the most appreciated person to help the party continue on the big seat reserved for president. In the American-style presidential system that we have adopted, the office of the vice president is considered an understudy position. The occupants of the vice presidency usually gets the right of first refusal. In normal situation, the vice president is groomed for the office of the president by being an understudy and a close confidant and advisor to the president. Indeed, the president and the vice president have a joint ticket. That is why a vice president is, in terms of protocol, the number two man. He acts in absence of the president. He enjoys the same benefit that the president gets. As such, there is no better person for the office of the president in a scenario where the vice president has been a close advisor, operational service of key areas in Nigeria and the politics. There is also the advantage of continuity of many elaborate programs and policies of the Buhari APC administration. This continuity can best be assured by the individual who is politically and officially twin of the president. Many APC stakeholders want the party to continue to rule Nigeria beyond 2023 in a bid to stabilize democracy in the country. It stands to reason that the number two man should step in to contest for the office of number one. If APC wants continuity and balance in the power quest of the country, they ought not to look any further. The Vice President Yemi Osinbajo, who has worked with President Muhammadu Buhari in the formulation of various programs and policies, have attracted a lot from both inside and outside Nigerians' respect, being a man people feel will do well if given the opportunity. There are some Nigerians who think that the position of the vice president or deputy governor is just a spare tire. That mentality is only in Nigeria, but in other countries, the practice of the presidential system of Nigeria, of the government in US popularly, it's for the running mates to attempt to view in the utmost assurance to ensure that they prepare for president level. So, Vice President Yemi Osinbajo is the best bet that APC has got as at today, as at now. if they do well and they get the vice president come on board, it might be a very good position for them. It might just be the icing on the cake, because the truth of the matter is, um, the person of the vice president, to a large extent, is loved by Nigerians. When given the free hand, when given the opportunity to do one thing or the other, we see the difference that he does. Remember when the whole Amotekun case came crashing down, and the Attorney General of the Federation was held bound saying Amotekun was illegal, blah blah blah, and we have Isaba in Kano. Nobody says anything to that. You can see the oppression between the north and the south, and you wonder if we're in the same country. Hence, some people are saying Nigeria should break up. Let's have the north go their way and probably the south go their way. But for now, the country remains as one. So, I mean, all that being said, you can see the oppression and how things are. It was the vice president who called the Attorney General of the Federation to order and asked the southern governors to go and put together the model of memorandum. What is Amotekun all about? Also, when Buhari was out of the country in 2017, he was the one who, for the first time in a long time, I keep saying it, the Naira appreciated, because, I mean, it began to put things in place, and before you could say Jack Robinson, people who were, doing things and doing, I mean, the vice president began to call people to order, and most people were afraid, saying, wow, 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 this man is going to rule us with an iron fist. They were so afraid that they couldn't wait for Buhari to come back, because they were sure that the vice president was not going to take nonsense and was going to put things in order. They were so afraid. Hence, the theory that came that we don't know yet, that it was not Buhari that came back. They had to bring somebody else, an alleged information that they had to bring somebody else to become Buhari, so that they can still have influence and power. So these are some of the things that have been going on, and a lot of people have looked at it and have seen that the vice president could do some good if given the opportunity. The vice president could, help the nation become better. But will he be given that opportunity? Is a big question, the billion-dollar question we need to ask ourselves. Because there are a few people, I can assure you, among the 200 million people, what number should I give them now? They are actually so minute that they are less than a million. Yet they are the ones, not even 500,000 with too much, let's say 200,000, that are ruling the whole Nigeria and calling the shots. You see, so leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless you. Have a lovely day. Bye for now.